Hey, class. This is Zach Custer here. And this week's discussion board, unfortunately, is coming to you a bit late, so I do very much apologize for that. To choose one factor that is most responsible for dependency, I look at a lot of the, I guess, factors that play into the role of dependency to answer this question in full detail. So, to be as little complex as possible, I think it's important to kind of understand dependency in and of itself. And as a therapist and as a pastor, I look at dependency as reliance, and not just simple reliance, but on almost like a filling of a void, something that you put into your life in some way, shape, or form that you elevate in a manner in which it is never meant to be elevated. And we do this with a lot of different, things. You guys may have heard in church before, what do we idolize, right? Like, are we spending too much time in front of the television? Are we spending too much time with our phones? Are we spending too much time, fill in that blank? That is something that we have elevated to a point and a purpose in which it was never meant to be elevated to. As far as dependency on, substances or processes and what causes dependency. To answer very quickly, there is no single cause for addiction. I don't believe that. I'm kind of interested to read to see if anyone does and why, but I don't think that there is any single cause for addiction just because everybody's journey is so different. And I think that there's always a common trend in people who have developed some sort of dependency, especially when it comes to substance abuse. There seems to be a common trend involved with that. There's probably too many to name, and I don't want to name off the trends that come to mind simply. I don't want to, be labeled as someone trying to be too inclusive and then exclude other things. And I don't want to make an ambiguous statement by telling you what the common denominators are. But the common trends are far from, one, single cause. Fatherlessness is a big contributor to substance abuse. I think that, low aspects in life, especially when it comes to, job displacement, changes in career, divorce, the death of a family member, all of these negative things that occur in life certainly contribute to substance abuse. But what causes dependency in and of itself can be, it fluctuates. It changes from person to person. So the factor that I think is most responsible for dependency is for people to feel like they need to fill a void in their lives with a tangible substance. They need to be able to feel a tangible difference in their lives, and they do that through the abuse of something that is available, something that is tangible. And I think that is the one factor that's most responsible, because it might not, be immediate. They might not be dependent right away, but that is what begins the process towards dependency. And what ultimately leads to that dependency is that desire for a different feeling, a different experience. And in light of all that is going on in their life, they look to change their circumstances themselves. And that is what I feel is the most responsible factor, is that desire to change things in their life. And that is what leads to dependency. So it's an intricate thing, and it is complex, unfortunately. So I'm looking forward to looking at some of my classmates' responses and hopefully find some good stuff to reply to. So thank you. Bye.